Hey, it's Janelle and welcome to my channel. Today, I want to start setting up my new Erin Condren planner. I have decided that for now, for the planner portion of my planning system, for now, I'm going to use the Erin Condren hourly. I did end up ordering an hourly from Erin Condren for 2025, 2026. I did get the minimal hourly version. And this has always just been my fallback planner. It's the planner I'm most comfortable in. I've planned in it the most over the years. So I think it's just a safe bet that I have one of these on hand. And so I'm just gonna be using my Erin Condren for now. This is the current week. There is so much going on. This is the last week of school for my kids. Wednesday, the 21st of May is the last week of school. So there's just so much going on this week. And then we get into summer and everything slows down, and that sounds amazing to me. So what I think I want to do actually is I want to move June into my new planner. And the reason why I want to do that is because for us, summer is June and July. And how it is now, I'm gonna have June in one planner and July in another planner. I want them both to be in the same planner. Any other time of year, I wouldn't care, and I would just use this planner till it finished and then start this one new. But I don't like that the 2 summer months that we have is gonna be split up. We're probably gonna be doing stuff this summer, and I wanna get kind of set up and ready for summer. That's kind of why I'm starting to think about June right now, since this is the last week of school for my kids. So I want summer to be all in the same place. And so what I think I'm gonna do is I'm going to snip out the pages of June and then put them into this planner. Let's do that. Because, let's see. Yeah, this current week that I'm on right now will then be the last week in this planner, and then I can just go ahead and start in this planner for next week, which is actually really exciting. I don't have anything set up in here yet. I think maybe I want to set everything all up in this one video. This is probably going to happen over the course of a couple of days or so, but I'm going to put it all together in one video is what my plan is. First thing I did is the little free postcard that comes with the planner. I just used adhesive tape and stuck it down right here. I liked it because it said hello and it's colorful, and I think it's kind of cute. So I just left the room down here for me to write in my name on this line, but then I stuck this down just for a little pop of color. Oh, so I do want the dashboard page for June, this page here. So I probably will just do the full June monthly because it's on the back side of the dashboard, and I definitely need this dashboard. So let's just go ahead and snip it all and put it all in here. So what I'll do is probably right after this June spread, I'll put this June monthly in because it does have the June tab, which there is no tab in this planner. And then I get my dashboard on the back side. And I'm gonna put all of these into the new planner. So that's gonna be the plan. Let's do this. All right, so I have done this in the past before several times, and it works really well. All you have to do, instead of uncoiling and recoiling your planner, I have done that in the past too, and it was a disaster. Unless you know you can do it really well. I've ruined a couple of planners in the past trying to uncoil and recoil. This works really well. And all you do is you take some scissors and you just snip right here in the coil. And I'm trying to get my scissors as close to the coil as possible. I don't want to do it like way up here, but I want it kind of close to the coil. So I just go and snip each one. This is a little bit of a daunting process, but I think it's worth it. Did I get all of them? Nope, that's the one I missed. I thought I missed one. Okay. You just have to be really careful with it. Did I miss that one too? Seriously? I wasn't paying attention. Just be really careful and slow with it. And it'll pop out just like you do to change out your covers. Something I do have to say, if you're just gonna do this one time, you're gonna take them out of here and put them into the new planner and leave it, you will not have any issues with it. If you want to take pages out and put pages in and out and in and out, it will not last very long. And I will show you an example because I've done that before. In this planner, I made my own little dashboard in here. As you can see, it will start to do this. Can you see that? It will start to do that. If you take this off the coil and put it back on and rearrange it a million times, it will start to tear the paper because it's paper, you know? It's not, it's nothing strong. If you just take it off the coil and put it onto the new coil and leave it, you won't have any issues. I've done that so many times in the past. But if you take it off and put it back on and rearrange it, it won't last. So just be aware of that. Since I plan to only do this the one time, that is why I'm doing this. So now let me show you putting it on this coil. And you can just take like your scissors or a pen or something like that and just easily and nicely put it onto the coil. Just like that. It's on there pretty good. It's not gonna fall off or come off unless I take it off the coil. And that is how you do it. So I'm gonna continue to do all of the rest of these pages for the entire month of June. And then I'll come back when I'm done. Let's do a few pages at a time now. I'm gonna do 3 at a time with the snipping. So last year I got an 18-month and I redated the months in the back so I could start my planner early. That's why it's May of 24. There we go. Okay, now here's my month and I'm gonna go ahead and go ahead. I hate saying that. So here's all of the month pages that I want to put in, and let's just put them on the coil. Let's see if I can do all of these at the same time. No, I don't like that. It's a little too risky for me, but we'll do 3 at a time. All right, so I have my June tab in here. Let's flip open to June. And then I have the whole month of June in here with my dashboard now and all of my weeklies for June. Now I have June and July, the entire summer for us, together in the same planner. So that's exciting. What do I want to do next? So what I've been using these months in the front for, because this year Erin Condren gave us the monthly spread only for May and June before the weeklies start in July. But that really doesn't do much for me because I can't really plan in here without my weeklies. So for the monthlies, what I decided to do is I wanted to do just like a memory for the day type of thing. So just like one thing that happened for the day. I need to go back and fill in these days. I forget what I did. I'll have to look at my daily planner. Yeah, for these months, I'm just filling in like a memory per day type of thing. And that's it. So that's probably what I'll use this June monthly spread for. And then I'll do my actual June planning in this June monthly spread that has the tab. So there, I love that. I'm excited that that is taken care of because I have been feeling the need to start setting up June because it's May 20th. So I'm starting to think about June. I already have a few things going on for that month. So now I have it all together in here. That's exciting. Back, I just stuck a few of the sticker sheets that I ordered with this planner. I got this one. I should take them out of the plastic. So I got this one, this one, this one, and this one. I love these Erin Condren sticker sheets because these are the elements of a kit that you would order like from an Etsy shop. These are pretty much the only elements that I use from like Etsy sticker shop kits is like, I love a thick washi and a thin washi, and then maybe a couple of coordinating boxes. That's all I really want for my kits. And so this is honestly like the perfect kit for me. So every time I order from Erin Condren, I always browse the sticker sheets and order a few. I'm not going to use these right now, but since they're my new ones, I'm going to keep them in the back right here for now. All right, what else do we want to do today? I do want to show you how I make my little dashboards because I want to make at least one, maybe two dashboards for this new planner. And in the past, when I've showed my dashboards, I get so many questions on like how I make them and how I punch them. I do want to show you that, but I don't think I'm going to do that right now. All right, so in this moment, I think I am done with the Franken planning. I will come back in this same video and continue setting up my planner. It will just be a different day for me, but the same day for you. Another thing I wanted to mention is this cover. This is an old Erin Condren cover. I don't think they have it on the site anymore, but I went through my stash and was looking at all my old covers. Since it is kind of still springy, I really loved this, and I thought it went really cute with my lavender Moterm here, which is like my standard size traveler's notebook that I've been using. And I use this for like my dailies and my notes and stuff. And I just thought they looked, oh, this stupid ring light glare, but I just thought these two looked so pretty and springy together with the lavender and then the light tulips. So pretty. So that's why I pulled this one out of my stash. One of my favorite things ever about the Erin Condren is the covers and the ability to change them out whenever you want. And when you're on the website, you can design them yourself. You can change the colors. And it's just so fun to go on there and kind of design your own covers. And then you can customize it with your name or like a quote or whatever you want to put on there. So the covers have always been like such a fun element of Erin Condren for me. And anyway, I have a ton of the EC covers in my stash, and I pulled this one out of my stash, but I did not order this planner with this cover. All right, I will see you guys when I get back to setting up my Erin Condren. Hey everybody, I'm back again to continue working on my setup. So today what I want to do is, this is all my stickers. What I want to do today is kind of set up the inside pages here and make a dashboard. I was debating if I wanted to do 2 dashboards or 1, and I think I'm only gonna do 1 because we have this blank page on the inside. I'm just gonna cover this with paper and then make a dashboard. I'm honestly very disappointed with this minimal planner this year. Last year, I loved the canvas, which was also the same like minimal design, but at least we got like the asterisk detailing, and that was so cute. It's still very minimal. And this year we just have literally nothing. It's just literally a blank white page. And then this, like at least in the colorful planners, they get that beautiful 2-page spread of the colorful design. Like with the minimal planners, we get nothing. And it's a little disappointing. The canvas was perfect, but this one is just very blah. It is what it is. So So let's go ahead and kind of make this cute in here. Now I'm looking through my papers over here to the side. I have this small stack of like scrapbook papers that I got from Hobby Lobby and Joann's. I don't have those stores near me, so I have to make like special trips. And this is just kind of what's been in my stash for a while. I have scraps. I'm just kind of looking through here to see what I might want to use for my planner. Ooh, okay. That's very cute for a dashboard, but ooh, I think I want to use this one. So this is like a thicker cardstock, and to make a dashboard, the thicker, the better. And so this is like the thickest sheet I have, and it's plain enough, but yet still cute because it's like black glitter. I really like this. This is going to be my dashboard. Now, what do I want to use to cover this page? Because I'm just going to cut paper down and basically stick it on top of this. The dashboard, I'm going to punch and actually put it into my planner. So what do I want to use for this blank white page? I really like, let's see. I'm gonna probably want to put stickers and pictures on top. So I feel like this is a little too busy. So let's not go with that one. I love this black and white dotted paper. I have a few sheets of it actually. It's just a good background, yet still cute. I think I'm leaning towards the hearts. My nail is broken. It's so annoying. But I'm not quite ready to redo my nails yet, so sorry if that's distracting or bothers you. Okay, looking at this design, I think I want to do the hearts. I want this section of the page rather than this section because I'm going to have to cut some off. I want the pinks in it and the yellow. Okay, so what I'm going to do is kind of trace this out. We'll do it on this side of the page. I'm just going to put it here. Let me get a pencil, and I'm just going to make a little pencil line where the end of the sheet is, and then up here, it's going to be a little bit big, but I can trim it down. I just don't want it to be too small. Okay, let's get my paper cutter. Actually, I'm probably gonna have to trim this down because I have a smaller paper cutter. This whole big sheet won't fit in here. So here's my line. Alrighty. Let's trim this down. That is my heart design. Now let's see how it fits right here. I'm just gonna trim it down a tad. I'm gonna do it on the yellow side. It can be a little bit smaller than the paper. I definitely don't want it hanging over the edge. And then let's trim this side of the top. I'm looking at the pattern to see like what do I want it to look like? Where's the best place to trim? So right here. Cute. Yes, love it. All right, I'm just gonna use some double-sided adhesive and put it on the back. You can use glue stick, you can use double-sided Scotch tape, whatever you wanna use. All right, we got all around the edges. Looks good. Now let's line it up. I'm trying to line it up with this side of the page, the outer corner, the best I can. It's nice that it is a tad bit smaller than the page. That way, if you're a little bit off in taping it down, it's not a big deal. If it's like perfectly the same size, you have to get it exactly right, or else it's going to overflow onto the coil or overflow off the page. And then you're gonna have to trim it with scissors, and it's just kind of more of a mess. Okay. Oh my God, I love that. How cute. Now I can put some pictures on top or anything like that. Actually, I want to put a pocket, but I might want to put that on my dashboard. So let's make our dashboard next. Same type of thing. This is not glittery on the back, it's just plain. And then this side, that's okay. But I definitely don't want this. So I'm gonna make sure I cut on the other side. Let's mark it. And up here. I'm just messily cutting that down just so it fits in my paper trimmer. Now I'm gonna use my marks. Hello? I just met my step goal and I wasn't even I wasn't even doing anything. Moving my hands around a lot, I guess. Here is my dashboard. Now, to do a dashboard, the thicker the paper, the better, just because it holds better in the coil. The thicker it is. What I did in my last planner when I created a dashboard, I actually used this exact paper here, but this is like thinner paper. It's more like regular copy paper. So I made it as a dashboard here, but what I did was, because they're white on the back, there's no design, I took 2 of them and I used adhesive to put them back to back. That way it would make it thicker and you would have a design on both sides. So I made a dashboard that way too. This is just like a thick cardstock and I only have 1 of them. So this will be perfect. This will be fine. I'm gonna show you how I punch it. Okay, in order to punch this, you're gonna need one of these. This is a 1/8 inch hand punch. I just looked it up and they're on Amazon for like $8, $10. I'm sure you can probably find them at other places like Walmart and Hobby Lobby, probably. But I ordered mine off Amazon years ago and it is just like a tiny little hole punch. I've never been able to find like a big puncher that will punch them all at the same time. So I don't know if those exist out there. I remember looking for them years ago when I bought this and I was never able to find one. So I have this and let me show you how I do it. You're gonna need something that has the holes in it already as like our guide. So you can just use a cover. I'll take my cover off and we're gonna line it up. Okay. I got it lined up perfectly where the top hole and the bottom hole have enough, you know, leeway. And then I have it lined up on this edge perfectly as well. I'm just gonna take a pencil and you're gonna mark each hole. Okay, this is a daunting process as well. I don't recommend doing this to add in like tons of note pages or extra stuff to your planner, but to make like a dashboard or just doing this for, I don't know, bigger things or like one-time things works. I know this is a lot of work, but if you're only doing this like once a year for your planner, if you don't planner hop all the time like I do, it's not, I don't know, it's kind of fun to kind of set up your planner and do all these extra fun things. Okay, now I have all my pencil marks on here. I'm gonna punch each one of them. Can you see that? I'm trying to get in the middle of each hole or of each outline. Okay, I just finished it. If those pencil marks would bother you, now would be a good time to take an eraser and erase them. I'm not gonna notice them, especially since it's on the back side, so that doesn't bother me. But before you cut your slits in it, it would ruffle them all up, so now would be a good time to erase. Now, we're just gonna take our scissors and make a little slit in each hole. Can you see now why I don't want to do this all in one day? It's all very kind of daunting. I mean, it's definitely fun, but it's a lot to do it all at once. Okay. Now let's put it on the coil, just like I did with the paper. When I put the months in, I have people messaging me. I got it on the coil. It's all in there. Look at that. Look at it. Look at it. This little bottom one, you see this little one is like so tiny right at the edge. That's gonna come off. I'm just gonna cut it off. Boop. That's fine. Okay. Perfect. Now I want to add some adhesive pockets onto, what side? Probably my dashboard. I got these. These came out of the Target dollar spot during the back to school season. Last year I got these. These come with 30 adhesive pockets in this pack. Oh my gosh. So these ones are like shorter and wide. And then I also got these ones, same thing, except they're just like a big square. And then I got these off of Amazon a long time ago. These are kind of like bigger. Ooh, that would go like good right there. Yeah, let's use that. If you just type in adhesive pocket on Amazon, you'll probably be able to find these. These had 2 sizes in them as well. They had this size, and I used all the other ones, but it was the bigger side pocket. Okay, there's that. If you have a laminator, that would be amazing to make a dashboard and then laminate it. And then you would be able to move it around way better. Thicker cardstock ones, you can move them around a few times. Along the coil ends up getting frayed over time, but the thicker cardstock holds up a lot better than just the paper. If you could laminate it, oh, that would be perfection. I had a laminator and I gave it to my mom because I barely ever used it. And now I kind of wish I had it back for stuff like this, but that's okay. I could probably ask her for it back actually. Okay, I have a pocket there. Now I can put in like pictures. Can you shut up? Now I can put in like sticker sheets. All these big ones don't fit in there, but smaller ones do. This is not sticking very well to the glitter. I should have known, should have known. That's all right. And then I could probably add one of these little sticky pockets. And I don't need another one over here, but maybe somewhere else in the planner. I don't really know. And then I can deck this out with like stickers and pictures of my family and stuff like that. I don't have any printed right now, so I'm not going to put those down right now, but I will eventually do that. Okay, so have my opening. What is that? You know what? I think I want to move this dashboard because I don't love the way that looks. It's okay, but let's move this where? Maybe in front of my June spread. Okay, I like this better back here on its own. And I like this better too. You could also, if you had enough paper or if you had two of the same, do the same thing on this side so it would be all the way across. I cut up my paper. There wouldn't have been enough anyway, but I only had the one sheet, so that's okay. Still makes it cute. All right. Next, I don't need to do anything to this page. I use this as like my menstrual cycle tracking. So I use it, you know, as the time goes, I just use a dot marker and dot the days. I don't need to do anything to this page. This page, I don't know what I want to use this page for. In the past, I've always used this as like birthdays. I feel like these boxes are way bigger than I need for birthdays. So I want to try to come up with something else to use these boxes for. So the last thing I need to do really is just print out some pictures, figure out what stickers I want to use to kind of decorate all of this, like my dashboard pages and stuff. I definitely want to put something like on this side This I'll probably leave blank on the front side because I'll use this pocket for things. So that kind of covers up all that space anyway. Got to write my name in there and decide what I want to do with this. So for now, that is all I'm going to do. So I'm going to take a break for now and I'll come back in this video once I decide all of that. See you later. All right, I believe this is going to be the last installment of my setup. So I went into my drawers and I found this magnet habit tracker from Erin Condren. I'm gonna put this into my planner. And I got one of these. It's like a snap-in dashboard type thing, but it has like a pocket where you can put stuff in it. So I'm gonna put this in my planner as well. All right. I did move my dashboard right to the front here. I just feel like I like it better up front. So I just moved it up here, especially if I'm gonna keep stickers in it. That's probably the best place for it for me. And then I also added this little magnet. It's Once More with Love. I believe it's from when she had her little collab with Michaels, and I got it in store at Michaels. I've had that for a long time, but I thought that'd be cute to add on to there. Now, let's see, where do I want to add this dashboard? Let's add it in the middle of this page. There we go. And I was thinking I want to put this habit tracker on this dashboard just for now. And then I was also thinking of using this as like a sticky note dashboard until I have something that I want to slide into the sleeve, and then I can rearrange things and move things around. I don't have anything currently that I'm going to put in here. Thinking when school starts for next year, I might put like the school schedule and school information into this sleeve. But for now, I don't have anything to put in there. So I'm going to use it as my sticky note dashboard and use this habit tracker. But once you get into your planner and you start actually using it and you get into things, you realize what you need and how you want to use things. So I'm sure it will evolve as I go. So there's that. And there's this. Okay, for these pages, I have decided what I want to use them for. So I am going to date them. This is a Planner Kate sheet of stickers. I'm going to use like the medium size ones. I want to save the bigger ones for like when I do monthly spreads. And I can put it on here. So I'm going to use the medium size. We'll start with July because that's technically when this planner starts. Even though I added June in here, but then that will mess up the flow of everything. So I'm going to start with July and just add these in. And what I'm going to use these boxes for is I'm going to use them as monthly highlights boxes. Normally I put monthly highlights on my dashboard. That's something I've been doing for a long time. So basically I just pick like usually 4 things from each month. I just do like 4 bullet points of highlights from the month. Anything that happened, anything big of note that happened. It can be something bad, it can be something good. I liked for it to be all good things, but you know, if something big and significant happens and it's not a good thing, it still goes in the monthly highlights box. But yeah, just kind of an overview of the month of like the big things that happen. It's kind of a cool way to look at your months as a big overview. And at the top, I think I'm gonna write 2025 because this is the last half of 2025. And then up here, I'm gonna write 2026 because it's the first half of 2026. That's how these planners roll. So, how do I wanna do this? Let's just, okay. That's all I'm gonna do for now. I can always come back and decorate this a little bit around the top and things like that, but for right now, I'm not gonna do that. I don't really want a specific theme for right now. Nice and simple. And then we get into our planners. So that's really all I needed to do. I think I want to add an adhesive pocket onto this page. So let's just do it right down here at the bottom. I'm gonna get some pictures that I already have printed out. I already have some like pre-printed. And I'll just take, I don't know, this one. Put it in there. That's me and my parents and my boys and my dog. And I can just change that out whenever I want. But yeah, I'll just stick that in there for now. So I have something there. I will probably add stickers and stuff to this over time. I don't want to like deck it all out right now, right at the beginning. Same with this page. I will add stickers to it over time. But for now, I think that's all I want to do to get my planner set up and ready for the summer and for June and to start using this planner. I'm sure I will do little tweaks and stuff as I go, but I am ready to set up June in here, so I wanted to get this all done and complete. Let's put some sticky notes on this really quick. That'll probably be the last thing that I do. I have a little basket with sticky notes in it. I got these ones from Erin Condren, and I actually really like these, so I can make like a long list. I'm gonna take a couple of these. You always got to rub the adhesive off. I'm going to use some of these. I got these off of jet pens. I like to have smaller ones sometimes. Same with these. I got these off of jet pens. These are all in Japanese, so I have no idea like what these are called. But if you just search small sticky notes on jet pens, you can find those. I have these that my best friend got for me. I want to try to use some of these up. Those fit perfectly right there. Let's see, will these fit? Okay. These I got at Target in the back to school section last year. They had some fun sticky notes. I love back to school shopping. That's when you can find lots of fun stuff for your planners. Okay, that's my sticky note dashboard for now. Maybe I could put big ones on the back, because sometimes you want to write like something big down. Ooh. These ones I got at Walmart. And then I love these giant sticky notes. That's like a whole pad of paper. I'm not going to put those in there right now, but those are so nice to have on hand. But I'm going to put these, I think. These are Post-it brand. Got them at Walmart, I think. That way, if I need to jot something down, don't know exactly where to put it in my planner quite yet, I can just jot it down and then put it where it needs to go later, you know? Okay, that's gonna be my sticky note dashboard. Relief, it is done. All right, that is everything for my setup of this planner for right now. Like I said, I'll probably tweak things around as I start using it, but for now, this is everything. Thank you so much for watching my video, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.